Claire's at the time. You may think, what, are they wanting to do mine? Oh, this is, I didn't know the start. Okay. Big tall girl. I thought that's what you were telling me. I think so, yeah.
She's blonde.
Kind of a dirty blonde.
Okay, act like that's like an unreasonable thing.
It's 2020. Come on.
She just has to stay.
Yeah.
It is,
That's
okay.
the same. I know, they're like texting you still another, like, unless I say otherwise. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
All right.
All right, good. Thank you for your patience. We had a tragic event that took place here in Forrest City, Arkansas today. But thank you to the response of our officers that this tragic event was not as bad as it could have been. You received the notification. We did have a shooting event that took place here in Walmart approximately about 10:24 a.m. this morning. Officers engaged the suspect. The suspect is deceased. 2 of our officers have been injured, but it's due to their heroism and quick response that no civilians were injured of that. Again, thank you, truly thank you to the response of the officers. Thank you to the response of our first responders that treated the officers there on the scene. And we just want to remain mindful that this is an active investigation and that we want to keep the families of the injured truly, truly in our prayers. But again, the quick response of our officers saved a lot of lives today. And we're truly, truly thankful to the training of our officers and their quick response of that. Now, the state police has taken over the investigation of the crime scene. Walmart has been shut down as an active crime scene at this particular time. The state police will be releasing a press release with more detailed information at 4 p.m. of this afternoon. So we will answer questions, but please understand that we can't get into a lot of specifics as far as IDs and different things regarding the crime scene because this is currently an active shooting investigation. With that being said, I'm going to turn it over to our police chief, Chief Dion Lee, to give a little more information.
Who gets your name, sir?
I'm sorry.
Who will get your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Mayor Cedric Williams of Forrest City, Arkansas.
How do you spell that?
C-E-D-R-I-C, Williams, W-I-L-L-I-A-M-S. Chief Lee.
Thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon. As the mayor said, in the early morning hours around 10:24 a.m., our department did receive a phone call from Walmart stating that they had an individual inside making threats, kind of talking out of his head. Officer responded to that call, approached the suspect, and from there we had incident where we had 2 of our officers injured and the suspect killed. Definitely want to thank our officers for their expedient time to getting out there. It could have been a whole lot worse than what it wound up being. Want to thank the state police, ATF, Sheriff May, the Sheriff Department is all those guys are working hand in hand with our department to doing this investigation. As the mayor said, it's still early on into the investigation. State police will be releasing a statement at a press release at 4 p.m. We have any questions?
Chief, can you talk about the officers that were injured? I believe one was injured a little bit worse than the other. Can you tell us how they're doing, their conditions? I know one was taken to the hospital here in town and one in Memphis. Just update us on that. I know the names are already out there too, but history on them as well.
Okay, one of the officers that was transported to Regional 1, I just left Regional 1 checking on his condition. He's in surgery right now. The initial prognosis, it seems he's gonna be okay. He's doing better than we expected. The other officer was never transported. He was treated and released here at the local hospital here at Forrest City Medical Center.
Do you know if the officers were already at the Walmart or they had to, come to the Walmart?
No, the officer was not already on the scene. The officer responded after receiving a call through our dispatch center.
And do you know why the man was there? I've been hearing talk about maybe a domestic incident there in front of.
Again, it's early on into the investigation. I'm not gonna go into guessing why he was there.
Can you release his name at this time?
Out of respect for his family, I'm not sure who else has been notified yet within his immediate family. So we're gonna wait a little while later to release his name.
Can you confirm the identity of the officers and which was sent to Regional 1 and the other that was treated on scene?
I'll hold off that later also until state police has did their initial investigation and released a press release this evening.
The suspect known to police, has he had issues with officers in the past in the community?
Well, the suspect is known. Leave it at that for right now, but nothing in his history that would suspect anything like this would happen.
There is one vehicle that's more taped off than others in the parking lot. Can you confirm if that's a suspect's vehicle?
I cannot confirm that at this time.
I don't know how much detail you can give, but any more would be great about the officers walk into the Walmart, they approach the man. Can you say how quickly it turned into a gunfire situation? Was there a long conversation between them, or was it quickly that it turned to deadly force?
Again, we're still early on in the investigation. We'll be looking at video, body cams, whatever footage we have, and kind of going from there. I'm not gonna get into the specific of what led up to the shooting.
Do you know where in the store it happened? Near the entrance, in the back, roughly where in the store it took place?
It was on the grocery side. I was leaving it there on the grocery side of the store.
Were they wearing body cameras, the police officers?
The body cameras, negative. The two officers that were shot work in CID department, and most of our detectives don't wear vests daily routine.
So they were or they weren't?
They was not.
They were not wearing vests?
No.
Was one a lieutenant, one's an officer, or are they both officers?
One's a lieutenant and one's a detective. They both work in criminal investigation.
Okay. Were any of the two one of the ones that took down the suspect?
I'm sorry, ma'am?
Were any of the two officers the ones who were injured, the ones that took down the suspect?
Yes.
You said that the suspect was talking out of his mind. Can you say anything specifically about the interactions he was having before the officers arrived and then after, once they were there?
Just leave that to the investigation. As they dig deep into the investigation, that will come available.
Can you talk about how long the officers had been on the force? Were they well known, that sort of thing?
The officers were well known. Lieutenant Varner's probably been with us 16 to 17 years. Eugene Wallington, he is a seasoned officer, but he only been with our department a little over a year.
You said they were not wearing vests because they were detectives, correct?
That's not the reason why they wasn't wearing. It's just not.
They weren't in patrol.
No, it's not daily practice for our detectives to wear vests.
Were they in uniform then or not in uniform?
They were dressed as detectives.
So you said Lieutenant Eric Varner and Eugene Watson?
Again, ma'am?
You said it was Lieutenant Eric Varner?
I did not say. But it is Lieutenant Eric Varner and Detective Eugene Wallington.
Watson?
Wallington.
Wallington. Thank you.
And which one was taken to Regional 1?
I'm not going to get to where each officer at this time.
Did both officers fire their weapons?
Still too early in the investigation. I have no idea.
How do you spell Walton?
Watlington.
Could you just summarize again the call, the reason for the call, their response, and how this went down?
Just pretty much had a patron inside the store, acting suspicious, making threats to other patrons inside the store.
How did the call come in? Was it a Walmart security officer who called it in?
I'm not sure if it was 911 or it was just a regular call into the dispatch.
You said that the officer who's been transported to Memphis, that prognosis is promising, better than you guys initially were concerned about. Can you just describe personally what it's been like for you to kind of see this whole thing unfold, and now that you have the hope, the idea that he might be able to be okay?
Well, I mean, as a police chief or probably in law enforcement period, you don't wake up in the morning, imagine something like this is going to happen. Unfortunately, that's the business that we're in, and all these guys know the risks, and they welcome the challenge. So,
How many agencies responded?
how many what?
How many agencies responded?
We have state police, ATF, the sheriff's department. I think some of the other local departments. I don't want to leave anybody out. A lot of the local agencies did respond within the county and outside the county.
Most departments practice these types of drills. Can you say if you all have just practiced one recently, has there been one here in the community?
Well, all our officers, even doing their training, they go through an active shooter course, and of course throughout the year we train on stuff like that.
How many officers do y'all have?
We currently have, we're assigned 34. I think currently we have maybe 30, 31. I'm not exactly close, 30, 31.
Any info on the weapon that the suspect had?
Say again?
Can you talk to us about the weapon that the suspect had?
No, ma'am, I cannot give out that information at this time.
Why did two CID officers respond instead of the regular officers? And if there were regular officers responding, would they have worn vests?
Yes, patrol did respond. Those officers happened to be out and was close to the area, which is common. If officers get a call and they're within the area, they usually still respond to the call. Patrol did respond. Those officers were wearing vests.
Can you confirm that Forrest City School District was on lockdown, after-school activities canceled? Is in relation to this, do you know?
I can't answer that question. I just got back from Regional 1, checking on one of my guys. I'm not sure.
About how long was this incident from kind of start to finish?
It's still actively going on at the time.
So is Varner at Regional 1?
Lieutenant Varner was taken to Forrest City Medical Center here in Forrest City.
Okay, so Eugene Waltington, that's WALTINGTON, he's at Regional 1.
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Both
well,
of them were shot.
yes. Okay, that's with the questions and everything. Thank you, Chief.
Yes, sir.
Again, understand, the officers did their job. With the officers' bravery and quick response, many lives, again, was saved today. And honestly, our officers' lives were saved also by a quick response by some of our first responders there. And so we're thankful for everybody working together on this particular aspect. You know, Chief Lee mentioned a lot of the different departments that were working together and still working together. So out of respect for the family, again, that's the information that's going to be released today until after 4 p.m. when the state police releases more information. Again, thank you for everybody involved. Thank you for our officers doing the job. But that's the end of the questions. Appreciate you.
Yes, Dion, the D-E-O-N?
Yes, ma'am. DEON.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.